What up? We're doing it. Everybody, my name is Hal Rudnick. You can call me your Pal Hal. And we are live on Backchannel. What are you up to? Whatever you're doing, I'm pretty darn happy to spend a couple hours with you. It's 11:01, 11:02 now, 11:02 in the AM, right here in the home office, Los Angeles, California, 11:02 on the West Coast. And you know what? If you're sleeping in, or if you're working from home, or if you are, listen, maybe I caught you in a very delicate moment. Maybe you're in the bathroom. Maybe you're shaving your legs. Listen, I won't look. But whatever you're doing, I'm glad you're right here with us. If you're still in bed, let me give you one of these. Oh yeah, the rooster crowed. Hop on out. Come on, get the day fired up. But if you want to just lay in bed and listen and watch whatever you're doing, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. This is a 2-hour ride. And I cannot wait to just get into the good stuff with you. It's going to be a fun time, okay? You're going to walk away from this being like, you know what? That was an okay 2 hours. And you know what? Better than okay. You know what? Maybe it'll be the highlight of your day. And if it is the highlight of your day, thank you, but I hope your next day is like a little better. You know what I mean? But it's one of the highlights of my day, hanging out with you, one of the highlights. And I am excited. What are we going to talk about today? Well, you know what? We're going to have more than just smack talk. Yesterday, it was about literal smack talk. Usually smack talk is a figurative thing. But yesterday, we spent like the first hour easy talking about the slap. And today, we're going to talk about pop culture. We're going to talk about some little news, trending topics. But there's going to be goofs, gags, shenanigans, hijinks, nonsense, you name it. We're going to do it. All right? Oh, you don't think there's going to be nonsense and shenanigans? Then you've got another thing coming. Thank you. My pal Grass Puddle's in the house. Good to see you, Grass Puddle. You got to let us know. You got to tell Travis when he gets in here what the pirate pizza was like. That's great. And Simon is here. Mild Dairy Lifesavers. What is going on, my friend? It's always great to see y'all. And let's see. We got a bunch of folks on our dashboard. Excellent to see Temporary Dolphin, Joshua, Ordinary Cougar. Listen, I once dated an ordinary cougar. And that's probably kind of rude to call her ordinary. You know what? I'm going to amend that. She was an extraordinary cougar. In the boudoir, if you know what I mean. Hey-o! Look out! Thank goodness for this. Thank goodness. Listen, the pinnacle of technology. So, everyone who's hanging out with us, including Ordinary Cougar, Joshua in America, Lethal Bass, Karamis, London, and my great pal, Stacy down in Texas. If you are listening on your smart device, here's how we can interface. You can talk to us by getting your smart device's attention using the magic word say and then dropping in anything after that. So, smart device, say, I'm in the bathroom shaving my legs. Smart device, say, I'm building a piece of IKEA furniture. Or smart device, say, I am just paying bills. Or go to YouTube. If you're on YouTube right now, you can chat with us there. Or go to backchannel.tv and you can chat with us, and you can leave a review for the Your Pal Hal show. So you can say anything at all. Hal, please never talk about Will Smith and Chris Rock's smack again. Hal, please give us updates on Will Smith and Chris Rock for the rest of your show forever and always. Or Hal, you know what? You did a public service talking about it, but now you can move on. Whatever you want, whatever your review is of the show, go for it. We are here for it, and I appreciate you being here. The show is 100% better when you are participating. So be loud, be proud. Let me know what's up. Good to see my pal Andy McLean in the house. And you know what? I got to introduce my co-pilot, the fella who makes it go, hands on the controls. My pal Travis, producer Travis.
Hello.
What's up, pal? What's going on?
Oh,
good to see you. Good to see you.
Thank you very much. Good to see you too.
Yeah.
Good to see you too.
Yeah.
What's been going on?
What do you got? What do you got?
I'm a new man. I come to you freshly bat-pilled.
Oh, you finally saw the Batman.
I finally saw the Batman.
Gotcha. I think you might. I think you're a little low. You're a little low in the cans here. Ooh. That's a radio talk for headphones.
How about that?
You know what? That'll. Go ahead. Go ahead.
We can go more. We can keep going.
That's good. That's good.
All right.
So let us in on. Give us your 2 cents when it comes to the Batman. Matt Reeves, Robert Pattinson, Zoe Kravitz, the Batman.
I liked it. I think it.
All right. Thank you, Travis.
Yeah.
No, keep going. Keep going.
No, it's about 2 cents worth. It's good. It's not my favorite Batman film, but I think it's a good Batman film. It was, as the consensus with my viewing party, the favorite Gotham we've seen. We liked that Gotham, I think, more than any other. It was really big and felt overwhelming, which I think suited the movie well. We also came to the consensus that I think we could have done 2 more passes, maybe, on that script. Just kind of come in there and just maybe see if we can connect some dots a little bit better. Mm-hmm. Maybe remove 25 minutes-ish of the movie here and there. Some missed opportunities, but altogether, pretty cool.
Yeah, agreed. I think we could have shaved off 25 minutes to half an hour. Mm-hmm. Maybe connected a couple more dots. And actually... This is going to, I really like this actor, but I would say actually direct Paul Dano a little bit more.
Yo, right?
I felt like he's a great, nuanced, wonderful, I feel like he could play that psycho, but I felt like his performance was a little one note, especially when it got so screamy. And when he was in the, his big monologues at the end where he's telling the Batman what was happening. It was just too screamy. It was too screamy. I remember... There were no levels. It's just an old adage in the theater or in the comedy world, when you are performing a scene and you're up here the whole time, you have no place to go. Yeah. Also, if you are angry or intense or something, you don't have to always be here. You can go here. You can get small and focused and intense.
Take notes, everyone. This is free advice.
Yeah, listen, class is in session, y'all. But I gave you one more piece of advice, Travis. Oh, yeah. I gave you a piece of advice. I was very proud, everyone, that I had found. And if you have not yet seen the Batman, time to listen up. I found the perfect point in the Batman where you can go relieve yourself, where you can take a pee, where you can leave the theater to urinate. Yes.
This is a good one. I like that. Okay.
The perfect point, the perfect opportunity to urinate while you're in the theater viewing the Batman is when the Batman escapes from the police station. He wakes up in the police station, and Jeffrey Wright, he and the Batman end up having a moment, and then Batman darts out. Don't worry, I'm not really spoiling too much. But the Batman escapes the police station. And that's the time, once he leaves the police station, you leave the theater, do your business, and then get back in. And you're not gonna miss a thing. Travis, you took that advice. And wait. What happened?
As soon as that scene hit, as soon as Batman found his way out of the police station, I flew over the guardrail because we were sitting in that kind of front row before the front seats, and
Yes.
sprinted towards the bathroom, much to the surprise of my roommates and the viewing party next to me. Went, used the restroom, which was conveniently located right next door to our theater, came back inside, and it was like I hadn't even been gone. It was incredible. And also, counter to many publications claiming they had found the best moment to pee during the Batman. Because this has become somewhat of a piece of discourse, and now there are several news sites, even entire websites I found dedicated to finding this in movies, but I think you're the only one on this beat.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's got to be, it's got to be a brief gambit there and back. You can't lollygag. It's not. I'm not talking about going to the snack counter.
Yeah.
And I ain't talking about going numero dos. You know what I'm talking about, amigo? You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about taking care of a big job. Do you know what I mean when I say numero dos?
Pooping.
Nailed it.
All right.
I'm talking about a quick peep. A quick peep.
Peep. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what a grown man calls urinating, right?
Yeah. Yeah. That's.
Pardon me, boys. I gotta go peep. That's what a grown man. Mm-hmm. That's a grown man thing to say. Mm-hmm. Listen, who am I kidding? I like saying things that grown men don't say. Mama, goo goo.
Is in my.
Listen.
Yes.
I'm a grown man. I got a truck. I drink beer. I got a tool belt. But I also like to say goo goo gaga. You got a problem with that?
Personally, no. Do what you feel. All you. That's all good. All good.
Listen.
Yeah.
If you got a problem with me saying goo goo gaga in the privacy of my own home, come say it to my face.
I'm going to send this to Sam Elliott, this show. I'm going to send it directly to Sam Elliott and just see what happens.
Sam Elliott, the only thing he has a problem with is gay cowboys.
I know. And not that this is what this is. I'm just curious to see where it all ends,
Although I heard, I liked Power of the Dog. I heard some interesting discourse about it, which now that I start thinking about, did you see Power of the Dog yet?
Not yet.
Do you ever plan on watching it? Be honest.
Yes, but I don't care about spoilers ever.
Okay. Yeah, this isn't really a spoiler, but the one thing I talked about that I heard, I'm like, you know what, that makes sense, is that so it's about masculinity, and it's about repressed homosexuality, and the gay characters. They're essentially two gay and or closeted characters in the film, and they're extreme stereotypes of a quote unquote gay man, in as much as they cast the gay men as either like damaged and repressed, or effeminate and diabolical in a certain way. And there's no, like, it wants to comment on toxic masculinity and repression, but at the same time, it doesn't show a positive picture of a well-adjusted gay person. And I was listening to a critic who I believe he didn't come out and say, well, as a gay man or anything, but I think he was LGBTQ. And it struck me that it did play in the extremes with its portrayals. And is that a detriment to the cause in a certain way? And the cause being just like, treating people as, like they belong, just treating people like normal people, rather than, here are these extremes to make this point. So something to think about there. I don't know. If you haven't seen the movie, I'm just blathering. If you have seen it, maybe that makes a point.
This helps me want to see it, because I could not figure out how I was going to fit that into my life. I barely could commit the time to see the Batman. I went to that movie theater at 7. I left, it was like 10:30.
Yeah.
God.
No, dude, I saw it at 8.
Oh no.
And I got home at like 11:30, 11:45, and I went by myself, and my wife was like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "The movie was that long." And she's like, "Okay, okay."
Because it gets to that, not to, we were talking about the power of the dog, but it gets to that point where a threat is resolved, and somebody's plot is foiled, but then it's like actually not, and then, as my roommate aptly kind of pointed out, was like, okay, then they decided to do 2, and I'm not gonna. This is a hard movie to spoil, but I still won't go into detail. Like 2 semi-recent-ish allusions to what felt like national tragedies at the same time, to like drive home a larger point.
Yes.
And
COVID, and January 6th.
Yes. Well,
was it?
Well, no, because
in Batman,
I want to spoil. Yeah, in the Batman, because there's the
January 6th, and what?
There's the truck blow up part, and then there's this whole, then there's a natural disaster essentially.
Yeah.
And like, what if we put a hat on a hat, but of unfortunate things?
Mm-hmm.
And like, yeah, it was cool, but I think contrary to The Dark Knight, where everything felt very cohesive and linear in its cause and effect, there was a little bit there. Yes.
The ending,
Yeah.
the quote unquote climactic ending was, I feel like it just wasn't well directed. I wasn't like, oh, whoa. I was like, okay, yeah, all right, sure, all right, great,
Yeah, and if we were,
and I was like, wrap it up, folks. TikTok and it don't stop.
Precisely.
Yeah, for real. Some great points. I love the conversation in the chat.
Ooh, look at this.
A lot of good stuff. Grass Puddle saying well-adjusted characters in movies are boring. They can be. They don't have to be. I think they're that's a good point. You want to see something like riveting. You want to see something that grabs you. You want to see something that grabs you by the short hairs and doesn't let go. Ouch. But I will say there's a well-told slice of life that really just like focuses the microscope, and it's like, damn, like that resonates. That works too. But well-adjusted characters can often be kind of like, yeah, I can absolutely see how I agree. often a snooze, but exceptions to the rule. There are exceptions to every rule. Boring can be useful in real life, never in movies. It depends. Like,
Someone
yeah,
here hasn't watched a lot of slice of life anime.
Sure. But, and movies can, if the actual movie is boring, if the actual telling of it is boring, yes. But imparting boring to us in a creative, interesting, fascinating way that like shows that this character's life is like, why am I not thinking of the perfect example right now? But yeah, like, I'll think of some examples. Simon says, I want to know the number one movie we're too young to see. I want to know the number one movie we're too young to see. Well, no, I don't think anyone here is too young. Like, if you're of legal age, you can go see anything. So, yeah. The number one movie that has like adult themes, the number one movie that's a little too dark. I would say Shame, Michael Fassbender, directed by Steve McQueen.
No idea.
Shame is about like sex addiction, and I wouldn't want to show that to a very young person. And then all sorts of like gory horror or like psychological thrillers like that are too much. Like maybe Seven. I wouldn't want to show Seven to a child. Yeah. So there's a lot of movies. Simon says, sorry, I was always texting, didn't catch it. The number one movie you saw that you were too young to see. Oh, that's a great question. Well, one of the earliest experiences I remember, like, listen, I'm newsflash, I'm old, but Pink Flamingo is so good. I love that. I remember that my father was a real movie buff, and he took me to the theater and he didn't care. And my mom would like cover my eyes, like if there was a naughty scene. I remember seeing The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas.
Oh.
I also remember seeing there's this movie with Susan Sarandon and Burt Lancaster called Atlantic City. And and Susan Sarandon is like, there's this like weird topless moment, and like it was just like, and I was literally like 4 or 5.
That's young. Your brain is still kind of soup at that point.
Yeah. Well, nothing's changed. This is like French onion up here. Travis, You know what? I think it's time to dive into the Twitter sphere, launch ourselves headlong into the Twitterverse, wade into trending topics on the Twitter website, twitter.com, everybody. And Pink Flamingos, Blue Velvet, yep. Grass Puddle. I watched Monty Python's Meaning of Life when I was 10. The John Cleese sex scene was playing when my mom walked in. Uh-oh. All right. Let's dive into some trending topics here. Yesterday we spent the whole time on Will Smith, Chris Rock. We're going to circle back to that in a minute, but let's get a little update on what's happening in Ukraine. Russia says it will cut back military operations near Kyiv during peace talks. Well, that's a start. Russian and Ukrainian delegations met face-to-face for the first time in weeks on Tuesday in Istanbul, not Constantinople, Istanbul, Turkey, to discuss a possible ceasefire and a sign of progress. Russia's military said that it would cut back operations near Ukraine's capital and the northern Ukrainian city of Chernihiv. As talks got underway, Russian forces continued their attacks, hitting an oil depot in western Ukraine and demolishing a government building in the South that killed several individuals, according to the Associated Press. Content warning timeline. All right, let's get those bullet points if you can find them, Travis. I always find those bullet points informative.
Nothing on the bullet points today. That's pretty much it. They give it at.
Grass Puddle chiming in, and I appreciate this. It's not truly because of peace talks. They're reorganizing forces. And yeah, I don't think you got to be the Secretary of State to realize that it's not exactly going according to plan for Russia here. I think Russia was looking at the size of the dog in the fight, not the size of the fight in the dog. U.S. warns of Russian chemical weapons attack. Mariupol buries dead in mass graves. Oy vey. When's this article from? Let's see.
This was today. Apparently, this is Biden commenting on the idea that there's going to be a drawdown, basically saying, "I'll believe it when I see it." Here it is.
Gotcha. Biden was skeptical when asked about Russia claiming it will scale down operations near Kyiv. We'll see. We'll see. I don't read anything into it until I see what their actions are. I got to work on my Biden. Biden said...
That's not bad. That's like as good as the Batman movie was in the context of Batman movies.
Biden said in a press conference with Singapore's Prime Minister, Lee Hsien Loong, we'll see if they follow through on what they're suggesting.
Now we're in George W. territory.
Yeah, I felt it.
It's hard.
Yeah,
it's
Simon hard. Simon thinks that was the Batman Forever, or the Batman and Robin, Batman and Robin of Biden. Biden impressions. So there you go. Hopefully, Zelensky was talking about claiming neutrality, and if Russia could abide by that and Ukraine not joining NATO, I don't know, but yeah, this is a toughie, you guys, and I just hope, for the sake of Ukraine and for the sake of the world, we just get this thing over with. It's terrible situation. Just do Nicholson Joker impression as Biden. Okay, Nicholson Joker as Biden. Hey Vladimir, you ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? This town needs an enema. I'm married to Dr. Jill, but I wouldn't mind getting to know that Vicky Vale. There you go. Biden by way of Jack Nicholson, by way of Cesar Romero, by way of hey, I'm trying to think of other classic lines. All right, moving on. Thank you. I'll tell that's my problem. I try to put a hat on a hat. I try to gild the lily a little too. Like I need to take the W. I got a smiley face. I got some smiley faces from Simon and from Grass Puddle. I need to take that W, put it in my pocket, and move on. Instead of losing the goodwill. All right, let's see what else is trending, my friends. Now let's circle back. Will Smith, did you hear about this? Do you know about this? Did you hear about this? Have you heard about this? Hey Kev, you hear about this? So apparently, Will Smith. Apparently, Will Smith at the Oscar ceremony the other night. He took umbrage to something Chris Rock was saying, and He slapped him. Slapped him right in the face. Oh yeah, that's my Jay Leno.
I like that a lot. A lot.
Hey, Travis, you hear about this? Do you know about this? Do you hear about this? Travis. Hey, Travis.
Kevin
Do
Eubanks.
you hear about this? Stay on.
Kevin
Stay
Eubanks
here.
is that he just kind of sits there and just goes.
Hey,
Hold on. Wait. Hold on. One sec.
I think I know exactly what I think Travis is going to get a guitar. Yes. Hey, Travis. Hey, Travis. You hear about this? Do you know about this? Will Smith at the Oscars there. Let's just say, yeah. Are you ready for a little smack talk? Because I'm literally talking about the smack. He smacked Chris Rock, my good friend Chris Rock. One time I had Arnold Schwarzenegger on the show. And I said something he didn't like, and I thought he was going to smack the chin right off my face.
That's all I got for you. Thanks. All right.
Tell me what you think about this character that I was. Tell me if you think I like some people. Travis.
Yeah.
Ask me why I have a prosthetic chin.
Is that what that is?
Yes.
Oh God.
Ask me why I have a prosthetic chin.
Why do you have a prosthetic chin?
Because I thought about doing a character, and maybe I should still do it, but let me know what you think. Jared Leno. So it would be this chin and then like a long hair wig. And I'd be, not Jared Leto. I'm Jared Leno.
Oh.
And,
we were just talking about hats on hats. I like this, though. This is good.
Yeah, this is called a mashup.
Oh, okay,
That's called a mashup.
Okay.
Jared Leno. So, listen, I got a weird island where I take a lot of my fans. And, I got a band, and, I'm Jared Leno.
I like that.
Yeah, I got to come up with his whole, his whole point of view and everything.
Morbius is right around the corner.
Oh yeah, don't forget to see Morbius in theaters. That's my brother. Jared Leto. Wait. I'm working on it. Or is it Jay Leto? Jay Leto.
That's good. Ooh, yeah, I like that.
Hey, what's up? Yeah. What's up? I'm Jay Leto.
Yeah, because then you're Jared's brother.
Or did science meld Jared Leto and Jay Leno together?
That's terrifying. But
yeah, look who's here. Oh, Deborah Rudnick's in the house. She's a nice lady. I'm Jay Leno. I'm Jared Leto. All right.
It was fun.
It's like a little. It's like powdery. It's got like.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Is that rubber?
It's got a weird consistency. It's like It's like a thick foam latex.
Yeah.
Simon, appreciate it. Mom, love you. Good to see you. Yeah, we're talking about Will Smith. Will Smith apologized. Let's read this apology. Do me a favor. Bring up the apology. Oh, my God. Center it. Let's, okay. Violence in all forms is poisonous and destructive. My behavior at last night's Academy Awards was unacceptable and inexcusable. Jokes at my expense are a part of the job. But a joke about Jada's medical condition was too much for me to bear, and I reacted emotionally. I would like to publicly apologize to you, Chris. I was out of line, and I was wrong. I'm embarrassed, and my actions were not indicative of the man I want to be. There is no place for violence in a world of love and kindness. I think there was a little more. Yes, thank you. I would also like to apologize to the Academy, the producers of the show, all the attendees, and everyone watching around the world. I would like to apologize to the Williams family and my King Richard family. I deeply regret that my behavior has stained what has been an otherwise gorgeous journey for all of us. I am a work in progress. Sincerely, Will. Can you go back to the previous? Let me see the previous part. Oh, the first part, yes. Okay, great. I was just checking something. Yeah, so you know what? Not bad. I think he would have more or less squashed so much of this. Well, not really but like it would have left a better taste in our mouths if he said that kind of thing, referencing defending his wife's medical condition and apologizing to Chris Rock directly in his acceptance speech. But that aside, I think that's bad. I don't think we should cancel this man. It's yeah, sorry I got caught. I feel your grass puddle. Yeah, it's no bueno. And it's upsetting to see people. It's upsetting to see people saying, Will Smith, like, way to defend your family. I've seen some of those takes. And Will Smith, I was disappointed to see one of my favorite basketball players, Damian Lillard, saying that he was for defending one's family in that way. With physical violence against a joke, no, never the way. One take that I really liked in regards to this was from radio personality Charlemagne the God, who is the host of the morning show, the Breakfast Club on the air in New York, nationally syndicated. Charlemagne the God is he's a great cultural just critic of media culture. Just a really strong voice. I enjoy checking out the Breakfast Club. Like a lot of the interviews, just like Howard Stern. Like if you search them, you can find them on YouTube and all over the place. So yeah, if you want to bring up this article, I really appreciated what he had to say. While appearing on his show, The Breakfast Club, on Monday morning, Charlemagne the God, also known by his name Leonard McKelvey, commended Rock for his ability to continue the Oscars ceremony after the outburst. Furthermore, he compared the comedian to Supreme Court nominee Ketanji Brown Jackson. Can you let me sidebar for a second? We all know Trump is a trash monster, right? Trump is a toilet full of lies, and those lies need to be flushed. Okay? He was and that's what he does. He wants to get a rise out of people. But I couldn't believe that he was talking about Ketanji Brown Jackson and her hearing, and he was saying that she was being disrespectful and mean-spirited to the Republican senators that were laying into her and interrogating her. He said they were being nice and she was being very disrespectful, mean, hateful. Yeah, it's the exact opposite. You can literally watch the footage of Lindsey Graham screaming, Ted Cruz making bizarre false equivalencies. There was another woman from the Senate that was insane and talking about critical race theory and bias and accusing Ketanji Brown Jackson. Ketanji Brown Jackson was the picture of grace. He didn't call her Nasty Simon, but it was such a fat, gross lie. But hey, that's Trump. Fat, gross lies. Anyway, back to this article. It just reminded me of that. But he did she did have grace, and in the face of much vitriol. And I appreciate that comparison. Chris Rock, y'all gave Supreme Court Judge nominee Ketanji Brown Jackson a lot of love for showing restraint last week, and she deserved that, McKelvey said. But can we please drop one of Clue's bombs for Chris Rock? Not only did he show restraint, he kept the show moving. Yeah, can't say that enough. Almost as much as we condemn Will Smith's behavior, praising Chris Rock. Praise the man. Praise him. Grass Puddle saying, yeah, that's Trump's playbook. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go back here. A clue bomb is a term frequently used on The Breakfast Club that McElvey and other hosts use to commend someone. It refers to the show's disc jockey Ernesto Shaw, popularly known as DJ Clue. Can you? Is there more to? The Academy of Motion Picture Arts Sciences is released an indirect statement regarding the controversy. There was. I don't know if it's in here. If you want to scroll up, because he said some stuff about Will Smith that I thought was fitting, and it was also a little bit reminiscent of what Travis was saying, of what you were saying yesterday about quarantine brain and being not quite being out of sorts. And Charlemagne said, like, these two guys on stage, think about it. Think about Chris Rock and Will Smith. Two legends. He called them two gods. Those were two gods up there. And think about it. Chris Rock on the short list, like, could very well be on the Mount Rushmore of stand-up comedians. Will Smith, legend. Box office, just one of, and he doing it all. Music, TV, movies. Like, just an entertainment juggernaut. And okay, here we go. I don't know what the why is for Will to react like that. There's something deeper going on inside him that we don't know about, he said. Smith has been candid about growing up in a home plagued by domestic violence. The first chapter of his autobiography, Will, opens with a harrowing description of his father attacking his mother, and the actor writes that the incident defined his childhood and ultimately led to his career. Within everything that I have done since then, there's been a subtle string of apologies to my mother for my inaction that day, Smith writes. No matter how successful I've become, there is that subtle, silent feeling always pulsating in the back of my mind that I am a coward. It runs deeper. I don't want to condone that behavior. That's never the right thing. And, you know, when it's for the level of disrespect that Chris Rock levied, yeah, no. But there's something deeper. There's something deeper. Psychologist and minister Dr. Jackie Lewis, who has read Smith's book but has not treated the actor personally, said she wishes Smith was able to turn to another way to protect his family. Good. I think we kind of get the gist. But yeah, there's something deeper at play. So I thought those words were really on point, and I think it speaks to, you know, like what Travis was talking about yesterday. It wasn't just like, oh, I'm tough guy. I don't know. I think there is something deeper for you to have to do that in that moment. So.
As a tweet
yeah, Travis.
I saw yesterday outlined, men will literally win an Oscar before going to therapy. Which, like,
and you know, I don't know if Will Smith has, but yeah, a lot of people. I've like I've known people in my life that have eschewed therapy. I think it's great for what ails you. Listen, I've gone to therapy many times, and it's I think anyone and everyone could benefit from talking about what's going on up here, what makes them tick, where they come from, what has led what various experiences that stick with them. And, not all therapists are going to give you like, bam, great, solid. Like there are therapists, and I've heard like people who have had experiences as children. Their parents sent them to a therapist, and it really colored their experience. But I think it's good for what ails you. It's good for what ails you. All right. So just some thoughts about Will Smith. Oh, other actors behaving badly. Ezra Miller, they were in Hawaii and just lost it and attacked a bunch of people. And it seems like this is not the first instance of this behavior. Ezra Miller, who is in the Fantastic Beasts franchise, who's in The Flash, who is The Flash, upcoming big tentpole DC movie coming up, and The Flash, exciting because it's going to be bringing like multiple Batmans. It's going to be multiversing. Yeah, Simon saying, have I seen the video of him putting that lady in the chokehold and like choke slamming her? Yeah, what something's up with Ezra Miller. They are just going rogue. This behavior I think there's something wrong here. I don't know. Probably we were just talking about this, should really seek help. Like, this is multiple instances of violence. Yeah, Simon says, good thing he didn't run from the scene. How they're going to catch him? Yeah. You know what? He should have ran backwards and turned back time. Like Superman. Flew backwards, reversing the Earth's reversing the Earth's rotation. Do you want to bring up that article, Travis? Ezra Miller, the film star best known for playing the Flash in the Justice League, was arrested after midnight Monday in a bar in Hawaii for allegedly flipping out over patrons singing karaoke. Listen, I'd be lying if I said like there's never been a time where I wanted to like go up on stage and like smack the microphone out of someone's hand for doing a terrible rendition of Sweet Caroline, for doing a heinous rendition of My Heart Will Go On. But I showed restraint. I refrained. The 29-year-old was charged with disorderly conduct and harassment in connection with the late night disturbance at the South Hilo bar. During the course of their investigation, police determined that the man, later identified as Ezra Miller, Ezra Miller identifies as non-binary, I believe, became agitated. I'm just quoting the article here. Became agitated while patrons at the bar began singing karaoke. According to Hawaii Police Department report, Miller began yelling obscenities and at one point grabbed the microphone from a 23-year-old woman singing karaoke, disorderly conduct offense, and later lunged at a 32-year-old man playing darts, harassment offense. The bar owner asked Miller to calm down several times to no avail. Okay, two thoughts here. Two thoughts. All right, and Miller, that it went on to say Miller does use the pronouns they, them. Two thoughts here. You know what would have been sick as hell for this article? For them to tell us what song the woman was singing. I I I would have, I don't know. That tidbit. Oh, that would have been just, I would have loved that. I would have loved that detail. And then secondly, it said he lunged at someone playing darts. Like that could be like lunging at someone could just like did he make contact with the person, or was it just like, was it like, hey, like lunging, well, hey, like did he make contact? Um so yeah, he didn't smash a bottle on someone's face. I don't know. Kyle Harlow in the house. What up, Kyle? Thanks for being here. I'm the Will Smith of karaoke. Keep Sweet Caroline out of your mouth, okay? And let me tell you what. When I'm in the bar and I'm a couple of pops deep, couple of brewskis deep, I might add the profanity in there. Keep Sweet Caroline out of your bleep mouth. So Ezra Miller, I hope they get help. This is multiple disorderlies. Listen, if you are in the hospital, you might interact with multiple orderlies. Ezra Miller, multiple disorderlies. Okay. Ezra Miller was arrested and charged with a total bail set at $500. There we go. Thank you. Provided bail and was released. So the answer is anything from Goo Goo Dolls, says Simon. Thank you, Simon. Or Nickelback, Stained, Hoobastank. Actually, the reason's a banger. The reason's a banger. All right, a couple more trending topics here. Oh, yeah. Just Iris. Yeah, Goo Goo Dolls. So Trump was Trump's phone. Trump had to hand over his phone records from January 6th. The day he caused an insurrection. And there was a 7-hour gap. There was a 7-hour gap in his phone records. 7 hours and 37 minutes in former President Trump's phone logs. So did he go like full The Wire, getting that burner phone? And like, he's like, call me on my burner phone. I'm going to be monitoring the insurrection and I don't want to get implicated. Call me on the burner. Yeah. So, yeah, the guy incited a riot at the Capitol. And a judge, can you bring up Travis, that federal judge who implicated Trump as being responsible? Could you, if that happened within the past few days? A federal judge said, like literally said, Trump had culpability, had responsibility. Trump likely committed felony obstruction, federal judge rules. There you go. So, likely, a federal judge ruled Monday that former President Trump more likely than not attempted to illegally obstruct Congress as part of criminal conspiracy when he tried to subvert the 2020 election in January 6, 2021. Based on evidence, the court finds more likely than not President Trump corruptly attempted to obstruct the joint session of Congress on January 6, 2021. U.S. U.S. District Court Judge David Carter wrote. Carter's sweeping and historic ruling came as he ordered the release to the House January 6th committee of 101 emails from Trump ally John Eastman rejecting Eastman's effort to shield them via attorney-client privilege. Eastman used the email account of his former employer, Chapman University, to discuss political and legal strategy related to efforts to overturn the 2020 election, and had sued the select committee to prevent them from obtaining emails from the school. Yeah, we don't have to go any further. So, yeah, hopefully this orange toilet gets some sort of legal repercussions. There you go. And it's, yeah, just insane. I have never obstructed justice. I am not a crook, Richard Nixon. I have no idea what a burner phone is. To the best of my knowledge, I've never even heard the term. Donald J. Trump. Yeah, there you go. Guy stinks. Madison Cawthorn had some spicy some spicy admissions here. Madison Cawthorn, the Republican representative, Republican House member, and big fan of Adolf Hitler. Big Hitler fan. If you ever saw that picture of him posing in, I guess it was in Germany or Austria, and saying, here I am in the Eagle's Nest, the vacation home of the Fuhrer. Like, it was literally like, it was like the picture I would take when let's say I was a huge Yankees fan. It's like, finally made it to Yankee Stadium. It was literally like that. Madison Cawthorn is garbage. Hot trash. But he's, let's say he's getting, he's getting some spicy invites. Like, sometimes I'll be like, damn, I didn't get invited to that party. Madison Cawthorn, he's got those invites to the spiciest of Washington get-togethers. I want to bring up this article there, Travis. Madison Cawthorn says DC is orgy-filled, cocaine-fueled house of cards. So here's the thing. He played himself a little bit, because Madison Cawthorn, he's like so far right. He's not going to be hanging out with any Democrats. So the only people that are going to be inviting him to an orgy are Republicans. So long story short, Republicans be having orgies. Let's take a look at this article. Representative Madison Cawthorn says fellow lawmakers have invited him to take part in orgies in Washington and snorted lines of cocaine right in front of him. Cawthorn, a 26-year-old Republican from North Carolina, was asked in an interview last Thursday about whether the former Netflix series House of Cards, which chronicles a corrupt representative from South Carolina in D.C., played by Kevin Spacey, was fiction or more likely a documentary. The only thing that's not accurate in the show is that you could never get a piece of legislation about education passed that quickly, Cawthorn said on the Warrior Poet Society podcast on YouTube. Then he explained the sexual perversion that goes on in Washington. I mean, being kind of a young guy in Washington where average age is probably 60 or 70, look at these people. A lot of them I've looked up to my whole life. I've always paid attention to politics. Then all of a sudden you get invited. We're going to have a sexual get-together at one of our homes. You should come. What did you just ask me to come to? And then you realize they were asking you to come to an orgy. All right, I don't need to picture any of this. I don't need this. I don't. You know what? Can't unthink, unsee. What he's describing sounds like one seedy IHOP. Hanging with Matt Gaetz, better check their IDs. Yep. Oh boy, there are some real winners, and by winners I mean losers. Bobert, Taylor Green, Gates, Cawthorn. Yikes. Yikes. I want to say hi to Tense Whale. Tense Whale in the house. What up? Stacy, great to see you. Stacy is hanging out with Tracy today. Very nice. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. And again, if you are joining us on the dashboard, if you are listening to the show over your smart device, go ahead and communicate with us. We love the show is better when you are a part of it. So get your smart device's attention. Use the magic word, say, and then put in anything after that. Smart device, say, I also don't know what a burner phone is. Smart device, say, I would love to go to an orgy with Mitch McConnell and Lindsey Graham. Oh, my mom's heading out. Bye, Mom. Safe travels. Good luck with everything. All right. Yeah, so please let us know any of your thoughts. Tell us what you're up to. What are you snacking on? Tense Whale, what are you snacking on? Let me know. Let me know. Elizabeth in Maine, great to see you. Temporary Dolphin, welcome to the party. Okay, one more trending topic. So we've done this a couple of times. I always enjoy it. Sometimes it's a lot of fun. Sometimes it's hey, it can be hit or miss. But we're going to do a trailer talkover. So we are the new trailer dropped for Maverick Top Gun 2 Maverick. Tom Cruise is back. Anthony Edwards is not. R.I.P. Goose. Miles Teller, Baby Goose. Miles Teller is the Baby Goose. Val Kilmer. By the way, Val, lovely documentary. Highly recommend checking out Val. So, Travis, were you able to find this Top Gun trailer?
Yes.
What's that? Okay.
Yes.
Great. All right, folks. Without further ado, let's jump into Maverick Top Gun trailer. Zoom. I'm feeling nauseous. All right, I'm driving instead of flying. Hey, what's up, cowboy? Don't call me cowboy, I'm a soldier. I'll call you whatever I want. Hey, you flying planes? Yeah. Did you hear Maverick's still around? That guy's old. Yeah, this is the Navy bar. I got a mustache. And I played the drums in Whiplash. Ooh. Oh, yeah, I feel the need for a motorcycle. Oh, there he is, my nemesis. I'm John Hamm. I'm flying to the danger zone. Yeah, don't worry. Don't ask me whether I dye my hair or not. Whoa! Can you feel the G-forces? Man. Oh, this guy plays by his own rules. Cockpit close. Peace out. Goggles down. Thrusters going. Highway to the... This may go back to the danger zone. This may. Don't ask where Kelly McGillis is. This may fly under a bridge with Miles Teller, Tom Cruise, 4 planes, We actually have pilots of color this time. More volleyball. Oh no! One of the planes is going down. No! Yes! No. Missiles. Physicality. Explosions. Chris Rock. Will Smith. Listen, who cares about Maverick? Did you see that Academy Awards? Top Gun Maverick. But what about the slap? May 27th. There you go. There you go. That was a new segment. Well, not a new segment. We've done it a few times. That was a trailer talkover. Travis.
Yes.
That wasn't bad. I thought that was a solid trailer talkover.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
What'd you think?
Throughout this entire trailer, I was thinking, yeah, Miles Teller is great. He's a great actor. And if he's going to be a villain, cool. But the whole time I'm like, and this isn't to say that I really want him in this movie, but just based on the aesthetic of everything, I'm like, and here's Chris Evans. And here's Chris Evans. And somebody here has got to be Chris Evans.
Well, Chris Evans is playing an astronaut.
That is
in
true.
Buzz Lightyear.
That's right. But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, like handsome military style guy.
Yeah, and that's not like even a critique of anything. It was just like I kept expecting Chris Evans to show up just based on what everything looked like. But yeah, I'm down. Why not?
And I guess the Kelly McGillis role, because I guess she's not acting right, is Jennifer Connelly maybe taking up that. Is she Tom Cruise's not quite age appropriate, but almost age appropriate.
What else is new?
Kyle Harlow said no volleyball, 0 stars. I thought there was like I thought there was a shot of 2 women who were playing volleyball giving a high five.
I didn't catch it.
It was in the shadows. It was like shadowy. It wasn't quite. Do you want to bring? It's like 3/4 of the way through. Do you want to bring it back up?
Yes. 1 sec here. Let me pull that
there
up.
was a beach high five between. It looked like 2 women in like bikinis or sports bras.
Also, if we ever want to, I have a wonderful other trailer talk over. If you ever want to pull a second one of a movie that's about to come out in theaters.
Go about 3/4 of the way.
Let's see right about
yeah.
here. Okay.
Yeah. Keep going.
Time, bridge. Snow. Nostalgia.
Yep. Okay. Goose. Yep.
Goose. Miles Teller looking like Peyton Manning.
Yeah. Yeah. I can see that. All right. Let's keep going. Flying. We're flying. Oh, see?
That's a football.
What is that?
That's a football.
Oh, it's a football. Okay.
All right.
Let it play for a minute. Yeah. See that high five? Yeah. So I knew there was something there. All right. Kyle Harlow, you might be right. I may be crazy, but it just might be a lunatic you're looking for. Grass Puddle wants to see it again. You know what? Listen, I know there's an old adage that I'm about to make up. If you do a bit and it goes okay, leave it at that. Leave it at that. Travis, what's the other movie? What's the other movie you were thinking about?
The movie is called RRR. It's a Bollywood thriller that I saw the trailer for sometime last year. It's been delayed since 2020. It's in theaters now, and it's one of the most hype things I've seen in my entire life.
You know what? Maybe do you want to do it as a segment tomorrow?
I would love that.
Great. Let's do it.
All right.
RRR. Travis, do me a favor.
Yes.
I'm going to ask you to remind me if I don't have it on the rundown. Can you make a note of that too?
I will bring that up. I promise.
Okay, great. All right. So now it's time for our Twitter deep dive.
Ooh.
Our Twitter deep dive. And every day we explore a Twitter account or a hashtag or a trending topic. And lately we've been deluged by the pizza industry.
I think we're out of pizza restaurants. I'm pretty sure I don't think I had any more on the mailing list.
Travis,
Yeah.
do you see what I'm holding?
Actually, I don't. The video's like 5 seconds. Oh, there it is. Oh.
Another letter.
Hold on. We did everybody. And who's left?
What up, chump?
Oh, God.
You trying to forget the goat? When it comes to pizza, nobody does it like Hot Pockets.
Oh, my God.
That's right. Pizza in a pocket. Bow down. Bow down to the goat. If I ever see you IRL, you're going to be DOA.
Oh, no.
Good acronym usage, though.
Yeah, there's some wordplay. I'm terrified.
Y'all better do a Twitter deep dive on the Hot Pockets Twitter, or else we're canceling Passover.
Whoa, they can do that?
I don't know. I mean, I think they said they're going to kill me, so I won't be around to go to a Passover Seder.
I guess they're canceling your Passover specifically, unless they then also plan to, outside of that, cancel Passover at large. Wow.
Oh.
I gotta say, it is
Also,
nice,
time
though.
out. Time out.
Okay.
Travis, I want you to take over for a minute
All right.
and talk to... We're going to come back and deal with Hot Pockets. But Travis, we haven't talked about Grass Puddle. Grass Puddle went to your pirate pizzeria. Travis, here, take over. I'm going to step away for a moment.
All right, you do your thing. What? Lay it on me. So, okay, for those of you who weren't here and are listening and weren't here yesterday, Grass Puddle is currently working in Benicia, California, a little port town in the just barely North Bay area that I spent some time living in when I was a kid. It's always been close to where I grew up. Now, he was asking about where to get food there, and specifically pizza, because he had some pizza there that was, like, fine. And from my memory, based when I was a child, I recommended Pizza Pirate, which is a family restaurant that is pirate-themed that had, to the best of my recollection, pretty good pizza. And if nothing else, the Avengers arcade game from, like, the mid-90s, late 80s, it was a lot of fun. So I assume... I guess pizza at Grass Puddle, you win. How was it? I wish we could have you on. Oh my goodness. There's no way to speed up this conversation. You're communicating through text. I'm so sorry. I think I heard you reference this earlier. Okay. I'm finding the early chat. Bready, but the toppings were good. I kind of remember that. Their pizzas were all punny named. I kind of remember that too. Sorry, I really gave you a blind rec here. I don't remember the pirate at all. I do not remember the animatronic pirate in the least. Did the pirate... What was the... Was there... I remember there being like almost like a... Not a stage area, but there's like... Okay, so there's like there's the counter. There's the big seating thing with the big wooden picnic tables that are meant to be like kind of like a ship's mess hall. And then... If you're facing the back through the door, I remember to the right, there was almost like a stage-oriented type thing. Am I out of bounds here in remembering this? I gotta pull up some pictures of Pizza Pirate. Now, let's see. Because this is what everyone is here for. Local pizzeria. Talk. Let's see, Pizza Pirate on Yelp. Let's bring up the Yelp page. Exactly. Okay, this is all... Yep, there's a salad bar. That's dangerous these days. The garlic twist. Oh my God! The garlic twists. I remember those very well. Now, this is what Grass Puddle's talking about the bready pizza. It is... Let's see. How do I get that one? Sorry, no, I gotta remove your comment here. Whoop. There we go. That's a lot of dough. You can see it there. That is a large amount of dough. I'm into that. I remember that being pretty good. But you can see one of the things that they're known for was big old dough bubbles. But toppings, they loaded up. This is This is a lot for a pizza. It doesn't really speak to any specific style, but I had a good time.
Very topping forward.
Very topping for very crust forward too.
You know, I was actually there once at Pizza Pirate.
Really?
What's it called again?
Pizza Pirate.
Yeah, I was actually there at Pizza Pirate.
Uh-huh.
I had a very bad experience.
Oh yeah? What happened?
1 star would not repeat.
Why is that?
The pirate's parrot flew over and crapped on my pizza.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll happen. That'll happen.
I did not like that part. And they would not refund my money. They would not make me another pizza. They say, you're going to have to eat the parrot crap.
Well, yeah,
and I'm like,
I mean, you're lucky they didn't charge you more. That's a premium topping there.
No.
Oh.
Simon says he doesn't believe that for a minute. Simon, walk a mile on my peg leg and get back to me, okay?
I forgot there's dessert too. There's ice cream. Pittsburgh, California. I'm so sorry.
Wow. What?
Oh no.
What? A restaurant has ice cream?
It's a pizza place. I remember this. That's right.
What?
There's the animatronic. How do we go back? We
Oh,
have to go
grass
back.
puddle. I do love a white pizza, though. I like a white pizza.
Look at this creepy guy.
Anyone here ever have a white clam pizza? A white clam pizza? It's a buttery, garlicky clam cheese pizza. I did not like the sound of that. But then I had it. It was highly recommended. Someone else got a pie and I had a slice at this in New Haven, Connecticut. New Haven, Connecticut, by the way, if you don't know, now you know, is a cradle of amazing pizza. Like early 1900s, there were 2 pizza restaurants. I think they're called like Gino's and Pepe's. And my dad used to live in New Haven. So I got to eat at these places. And, oh, so good. White clam pizza. What'd you find? Did you find what you were looking for, Travis?
A little bit. I found. I was trying to isolate this photo of the whole. They really go hard on the pirate theme here, at least as much as they can for a local pizza restaurant. And I think that is the animatronic up on top.
Arg.
It might just be a
Arg.
puppet, but yeah, they buy in there. I'm curious what the arcade looks like there. Remember, the highlight was that old like multiplayer Avengers game back when I was going there as a kid. That was a good time.
Maybe I wonder if Grass Puddle could do a live remote from Pirate Pizza for us.
If not that, just
Travis, if you want to connect with, if you can connect with Grass Puddle and make that happen,
that'd be great.
I would love Grass Puddle. Maybe we could do a live segment from Pirate Pizza because Grass Puddle's giving us crap. Like, Rob Schaefer is the official attorney of the Your Pal House show, and he was providing us with legal advice. But Grass Puddle, maybe you can take us on a walk down memory lane for Travis, and it would just be great to put a face to text.
He's our travel food reviewer abroad. Can I, if it please the court, I have a second round of recommendations.
Oh boy! All right, go ahead, and then we got to get to Hot Pocket. And,
Okay, so
go. Yeah,
Mexican
what do you got?
food is the only thing that matters in my life. There are three restaurants. It is the holy trinity of East Bay Mexican food per my mind. Now, I did ask a friend who is from Benicia, and he recommended a place called Tacos Jalisco's. I don't know what that is, never been there, but 3 places. Number 1, Concord, California, Tortilleria El Molino. It is, I used to live like down the street from this place. They make their own tortillas. They're incredible. The steak is absolutely out of bounds, and they have a juice bar at which you can get a smoothie. If you say, can I have a smoothie with all the fruits? It tastes like the 90s. I don't know how to really quantify that other than saying it tastes like the 90s. The move is to go there and get 2 steak tacos and a smoothie with all the fruits, and you're gonna be so happy. Number 2, Pleasant Hill, next town over. Taqueria Los Gallos Express. It's open 24 hours a day, and they have the best Taco Tuesday in the entire in the entire county. $1 a taco. You give them $6, you get 6 tacos. It's great. Number 3, Taqueria La Plaza, Walnut Creek, California. They just moved. Everybody in my life was freaking out because they thought they closed. No, they moved. Al Pastor breakfast plate, done. Those 3
Nicely
places.
done. All right.
Change your life.
I want to give a shout out to Smart Lizard in Alabama. Welcome, Smart Lizard. Roll Tide. Kevin in Massachusetts. Go Celtics. Lucky Aardvark. Hey, if you're going to be an Aardvark, be a Lucky Aardvark. Temporary Dolphin. Listen, Temporary Dolphin, I hope you find some permanence. And our friend Stacy, London, Karamus, thanks for being here. Stacy says she can't eat seafood because it gives her gout. I had a friend who had gout, and that's no fun. So Stacy, stay healthy. Stay well, my friend. Colonel in Illinois. Colonel, I salute you. Travis giving some on point recommendations. Grass Puddle. I'm gonna also give you one recommendation. There's I don't know if they have this restaurant back in Pittsburgh, but if you want some tasty, affordable Mexican food, I want you to go to Del Taco. Del Taco, and you get I like the bean burrito. Travis, you ever try that Del Taco?
I'm trying to offer culture here. I'm
also going to give you one more. I'm going to give you one more, Grass Puddle. I'm going to give you one more. Little place called Chipotle. And you know what? You can see the food right in front of you. They put it together. They slop it in a bowl.
They make the tortillas in the restaurant. You can see it. It's incredible.
At Chipotle?
No, at El Molino. But I will say that the Chipotle on Contra Costa is better than the rest of the Chipotles in the like county area.
You ever go to one of those Taco Bell futuristic cantinas?
Nope. I had moved since then. But I think
Grass Puddle. Okay, so El Pollo Loco is a different experience than Del Taco for sure. Like El Pollo Loco is like, you know, it's almost like sit down restaurant. It's like just below like sit down. But Del Taco, the French fries, I don't know, their bean burritos, and that's my like, you know, my go-to order. And the bean burrito is like $1. The French fries, if you want a cheap, not very healthy, but like very cheap lunch, I don't know. I am partial to Del Taco. Surprisingly solid. Like I would say Del Taco greater than Taco Bell. That's just me.
I was going to come in here and throw heat for suggesting chains over like my impassioned family restaurant pitch, but to claim Del Taco is greater than Taco Bell, that is a take. That's wow.
Yeah. Hi, I said it. Don't at me. All right. This is I don't know if that is Donald Sutherland. That's the painting from Goodfellas. All right, Travis, let's take a look at Hot Pockets. Let's just get in and out of this Hot Pocket. There it is. Ding! It's ready. It's done in the microwave. Hot Pockets. I like that pants. Read house. Oh, no. Travis, let's see the house rules. Listen. I don't like playing by house rules. What is this? Is this the same? Bring it up. Oh, boy.
They did it again.
All right, Travis, come on in here, Travis. I want to do a little back and forth here. You read me the house rule, and I'll give you my opinion on it.
All right.
Okay. All right. Here we go. These are the house rules for the Hot Pockets Twitter account.
Well, the Super Corp that is, Planet Nestle USA.
Yes. All right. Give it to me.
We've looked at. Number 1, keep it clean. No indecent or otherwise inappropriate posts.
Sure. Allow me to just drop my pants and poop on that on that one. Allow me to just drop my pants and take a big steamer on that house rule. Keep it clean. Indecent? Oh, pardon me while I go take a shower with no clothes on. Ow! Boom. Number 2.
Number 2, play fair. No libelous, defamatory, bullying, harassing, threatening, or abusive posts.
Hey, Hot Pockets, if I ever see you on the beach, I'm going to kick sand in your face. Bullied.
That's pretty bully. Yeah.
Keep it going.
Number 3, stay on topic. No spam, good luck / chain posts, commercial / promotional posts, nor repeated postings of unconstructive, inflammatory, or otherwise objectionable comments / statements.
What was the first comment there?
Stay on topic. No spam.
Are you more of a fan of Frasier or Niles? If you had to pick one of the Crane brothers, Frasier or Niles?
Frasier.
And
Wait a minute. This is off topic.
Bam! Roasted. Next. Next.
Number 4, be original. Share video content, links, photographs, and text if you have rights to it. If you don't own it or have permission, don't post it.
Be original. You know what? I'm going to repost some Will Smith slapping memes from yesterday. Not very original at this point, folks. Not very original. Roasted. Give us the next one.
All right, number 5, mind your own business. Don't.
Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Reading the rule.
Hey, Hot Pockets. Hey, Hot Pockets. Tell me about your medical history.
Whoa. That's
Finish reading this one.
Don't invade others' privacy or publicity rights, and don't give out your personal information.
Oh. My name is Hal Rudnick.
Oh, okay, there we go. All right, that was good. Keep going, or...
Yes.
All right, number 6. Who can post? Posting must be of people 18 or older, unless posted by or with permission of a parent / legal guardian.
Oh, you know who wants to post? This little baby owl. Hoot, 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 hoot. Oh.
People, too, yeah. This is offending on all accounts.
Hoot, hoot. Percival. Oh, but I'm a baby. Goo, goo, gaga. I'm going to post. Next.
All right, number 7. Keep it true and legal. No misleading or deceptive posts. No unlawful purpose or activity posts.
You know what I'm going to do later today? Jaywalk right across the street to the mattress store and then cut some tags off of those mattresses.
Villain.
And then set fire to a government building. No, I'm not going to do that.
I say this. We're getting careful. Batman.
Yes.
Y'all
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Batman will break my clavicle.
It was
known clavicle breaker. All right. That's, real quick. Just a very quick peek at the Hot Pockets Twitter. But we roasted them hard. We gave them. Travis, true or false?
Yes.
We just gave them the business.
True. That's exactly the word I was thinking of. Fantastic.
You versus the guy. Okay, Hot Pockets, read house rules, screw you. 72.5K. Simon, very impressed. All right, let's see some of those tweets. You versus the guy she tells you not to worry about. Ugh, what is that? What kind of meat is that? That looks inedible. I would, by the way, is there a broccoli and cheese Hot Pocket? I would eat that. I would eat the pizza Hot Pocket, but that ham or whatever Hot Pocket, grody. Yuck. I I don't get this. I don't get it. I'm not with it. I'm not with it. Let's keep scrolling. Let's keep scrolling. Hot Patrick's. Okay, that's not bad for St. Patrick's Day. Simple and effective. I don't hate that. I don't hate it. If eating Hot Pockets straight out of the microwave is wrong, we don't want to be right. That's how else would you eat them? I mean, unless they're talking about burning your mouth. You can only have one. Travis, I can't hear you. You didn't make any noise there.
I would say like climb in the microwave with it and like eat it in the microwave, I guess.
Oh no, no, I saw in Gremlins you can't go in the microwave.
Right, I forgot that PSA.
Meatballs and mozzarella, Philly cheesesteak, chicken bacon ranch. That all sounds gross to me. That's just I'm a little finicky when it comes to shopping. You want anything? No. Fave gamer to follow on Twitch. Next. I mean, listen, I'm on Twitch. I haven't broadcast in a while, but if you have something to say about barbecue beef hot pot, oh, gross. We're out. Cut it off, Travis. Shut it down. Yeah, Simon, those look like they were on a regular shelf too. I didn't know what was up there. Travis, were those on a regular shelf? Those Hot Pockets?
No, I think they were. It was a freezer section, but the doors were open for that pick.
What are they trying to cool the whole neighborhood?
Were you born in the barn? What are you raised in a?
Grass Puddle says, "Does anyone ever put a Hot Pocket in the oven?" Yeah.
That's.
If by the oven you mean my tummy. All right, that was Hot Pockets. They are, they are threatening me, and as are all the other pizza places. Very good, very good. But we don't live by your rules, Hot Pockets, and we will not abide. We will not abide. Travis, it's time to shift gears here, and this Will Smith, Chris Rock stuff was cuckoo, but that got me thinking. What were like the weirdest Oscar moments before that? And there's a list, and we're gonna take a peek at the weirdest Oscar moments of all time prior to this past weekend. If you want to bring up this list, is this list from Vanity Fair?
This list is from Vogue.
Vogue. I knew it was a V.
Very close. Also, heads up to Grass Puddle. I'm going to be throwing those restaurants I name dropped in the comments of this thing because I just said a lot of words at you, and I feel like that's unfair.
Simon is Team Pizza Rolls. Same. Their Twitter feed. There's Don Amici and Cher. That's a great picture. 23 most shocking moments in Oscar history. I'll be the judge of how shocking these are. Cher's outfit, like showgirl on steroids. Will Smith slaps Chris Rock. There you go. That's right at the top. This list, piping hot. Daniel Kaluuya references his parents' sex life. While accepting his Best Supporting Actor award for his role Judas in the Black Messiah, Kaluuya found a foolproof way to go down in Oscars history, expounding upon how happy he was to be alive and saying, "My mom and dad, they had sex." All right, not bad. I don't know how shocking that was. You know what? I'm not too shocked by that. Glenn Close does debut. Okay, that was a fun moment from last year's snooze of a show. Joaquin Phoenix excoriates the dairy industry. Oh, this became a little rambling. Although, I will say, I do love... Okay, I'm of two minds. Cheese. I'm not going to stop. Cheese. I will not stop eating cheese. But also, I drink oat milk and almond milk now, almost exclusively. That's my preference. So there you go. Travis, next one, please. Eminem's surprise performance. That was a little unusual. Yeah, that was like in 2020. Yeah, I remember this right before the pandemic. This was like the last Screen Junkies Oscar show that we covered. And everyone was like, oh, a little random that Eminem is here. Eminem's Super Bowl performance more well received than his Oscar performance. The Oscar performance was like, what? Simon says, so far this list kind of weak. Yeah, I would agree. Rainn Wilson and James Corden show up in their Cats costumes. This was a funny moment. I dug the hell out of this moment. But shocking? Yeah, let's keep going. Barbra Streisand and Katherine Hepburn tie for Best Actress. That's okay. I didn't even remember that, but now that that's brought up, I feel like I heard that. How would that even work? Amazing. That's amazing. A tie for Best Actress. That's wild. That's a shocking. This is the first one where I'm like, okay, this is a shocker. This is a shocker. Who's best? La La Land, Moonlight. Also a shocker. 2019, I think it was. 2018. La La Land, Moonlight. Yep. Also a shock. That was a shocker. Okay, now this list just got okay. Adrian Brody kisses Halle Berry. A little bit. Yeah, not terrible. Also, like, Adrian Brody, slow your roll. Not the coolest. Not the coolest. Like, to just go up there and grab a woman and like, you know, I know there's something like, it's the best day of my life, I'm gonna kiss a girl. Hey, did she consent to that? It's kind of not cool, that Adrian Brody moment. Marissa Tomei's surprise win. You know, there have been plenty of surprise wins. Like, she's great. I love Marissa Tomei's a national treasure. I spoke to her once and kind of embarrassed myself because I was just like, "Oh, you're the best. You're Aunt May in the Marvel universe." I was a little too effusive talking to her when I met her, but I don't know how shocking that is. So far this list mostly not shocking. Only a couple of shockers. Jennifer Lawrence falls down. It was memorable. Like, oh, I'm a goof. I'm just like you. I'm a goof. I'm just like... The Jack Palance does the push-ups. That was really cool. I'm old, and I'll do the push-ups. Oh, man. Simon bagging on this. This list starting to make the Hot Pocket Twitter feed look great. Oh, yeah, let's watch this. Look at this. The one-arm push-up. Jack Palance. By the way, Jack Palance in Shane, the movie Shane, one of the great villains in movie history. Cher's unforgettable showgirl dress. Yeah, I mean... There it is. Ooh, la la. I mean, that's pretty wild. Rita Moreno was wearing like the small version of that headdress the other night. Angelina Jolie's Brotherly Love. Oh yeah, that was a little... Can you play this without the sound? Angelina Jolie is she kissing her brother on the lips. And yeah, I don't know. Forget it. Maybe I'm in shock and I'm so in love with my brother right now. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I don't think I think, you know, she meant that platonically. Yeah. Oh, there they are. Okay. I think we've seen enough here. Crash. Oh yeah, Crash, one of the worst Best Picture winners of all time. Patricia Arquette electrifies the audience. I don't even know. Like, okay, Boyhood was great. Patricia Arquette, very good in Boyhood. But I don't even remember what she said or what she did in the speech as the most shocking of all time. All right. Scrolling. Marlon Brando declines his Oscar. This was a shocking moment. And, you know, it was it showed, you know, it was a big swing, but it showed some character from Marlon Brando. He had a Native American woman accept his Oscar to, to make a statement about something that's very real, the treatment of indigenous people by the television and film industry. The TV and film industry has just really had just despicable portrayals of Native people for the just decades and decades. A little better now, a lot better now. You have a show like Reservation Dogs, but for so long it was just these cowboys and Indians in these movies, and really just kind of insulting portrayals, and also racist as hell, like having white actors painted like tan to play American Indians, Native Americans. Yeah. So not a bad gesture on Marlon Brando's part, and a shocking moment. I agree with that. What else? John Travolta fumbles over Idina Menzel. Yes, the wickedly talented Adele Dazeem. Yep. That was a. I don't know about shocking, but very funny and memorable.
Oh,
I still love saying that.
That is. Oh.
Yes. The wickedly talented Adele Dazeem. All right, let's finish this list here. A streaker storms the stage. Yes, there's David Niven and just some nude dude. That's a shocking moment. Okay. Isn't it fascinating to think that probably the only laugh that man will ever get in his life by stripping down and showing his shortcomings? David Niven quipped, "Wow."
That's an absolute assassination. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
What a burn.
Time of death. Boom.
Call it.
Yes, call it. That's
By
great.
The way, we finished DR finally.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Chris Rock's race joke isn't so funny. In 2016, Oscars So White campaign, the snub-inspired boycott Oscars So White, which went viral. What was the race joke? Chris Rock has never been one to shy away from it. What was it? Rock delivered a hilarious, thoughtful monologue about race in Hollywood. It was actually his bit with former Clueless actress and Fox News commentator Stacey Dash that didn't quite land. Introduced as the new director of the Academy's Minority Outreach Program, Dash took to the stage. "I cannot wait to help my people out. Happy Black History Month." Yeah. The audience was not amused. Yeah. I mean, not shocking though. It's just a bit that fell flat, and yeah, Stacey Dash is she really was often on the wrong side of history. Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper's romantic duet, memorable, not shocking. Well, their chemistry may be slightly shocking. Very memorable though. The word shocking is being used shockingly loosely here. Is that it anymore? I just want to burn through this. Frances McDormand's viral inclusion rider speech. A great sentiment, not shocking. Scrolling. Great sentiment, not shocking. Anna Paquin. Oh, it's a little shocking. This 11-year-old wins an Academy Award for Best Supporting. Moderately shocking. And there it is. So like 70, that list was 75% not shocking. That was on there, Simon, when they announced La La Land by accident and instead of Moonlight. That was on there. The La La Land Moonlight debacle. You know what's not a debacle? What's coming up at 1:00? I'm talking about The Drive with Mario Smith. You're going to want to stick around. You're going to want to stick around for that. And the man, the myth, the legend himself is here, Mr. Mario Smith. Mario!
Good afternoon, everybody.
Sir?
What's going on, Hal?
Oh.
How are you, man?
Yeah. What is going on with you? It looks like, are you in some new digs? Where are you? What's happening?
I am at the Promontory in Hyde Park, a wonderful place to do things, and I'm getting out my home studio so I can have a little bit of room to stretch and be down in the neighborhood. What's going on, man? How you doing?
Very nice, very nice. I'm real good. I'm real good. What's the cap you're wearing?
This is a Chicago American Giants cap. This was the Negro League team in Chicago. And someone is asking if this is a Devin Hester shirt. Absolutely.
Very
Yes, it
nice, very
is.
nice. I love that the Negro Leagues are now getting some recognition in the Baseball Hall of Fame. I think that's a beautiful thing, and it's obviously it's a crying shame among many things that they couldn't play in Major League Baseball till what 1947, but. Yeah, so many of the greats, Satchel Paige, Cool Papa Bell, and on and on and on and on.
Absolutely. I know one of the things
Yeah.
that I want to do is get Bob Kendrick from the Negro Leagues Museum on the show.
Oh, amazing. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it's such yeah, there's so much greatness and there's so many stories that I feel like people aren't as familiar with because it's it just wasn't part of the mainstream narrative, but it's so important and just a great part of American history that needs to be a little bit more common knowledge, I'd say. Hey Mario,
Absolutely. Yes, sir.
we've been talking. There's been one main topic on the show the past couple of days, and it hasn't been Ukraine. We've been doing a lot of smack talk about the literal smack that happened on
Yeah.
the Academy
Yeah.
Awards. Do you have any thoughts? I'm sure you're probably like this again, or you're like a little talked out about it. I don't know. I would love to hear your opinion, though.
I'll just say this, man. I think there's a time and a place for everything. I
Mm-hmm.
think if you get to the point where Will Smith is a 53-year-old man, okay? He's 53 years old. And I'm 54 years old, and I know I don't always use it, but every now and then I have a bit of discernment when it comes to things, and I can go, maybe if I do that, that's a bad idea. I've been asking people all day today, what if he would have walked up on that stage and whispered in Chris Rock's ear and said, hey, man, stop talking about my wife? And Chris Rock would have been like, whoa, my fault. Okay. Would that not have had the same impact? I think you can't
Mm-hmm.
go up in that situation on that platform and do something like that because even if you're super justified, if it's a 100% right reason, if you're protecting your wife, if you're doing all those things, that's an assault.
Yeah.
So now all your intentions in my mind go out the window, and I'm looking at you like, well, dude, you slapped me. That's one thing. And then the other thing is, I wonder what would have happened had there been someone else presenting that award and made a joke about his wife. I don't know if he does the same thing. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I think what people need to remember, I mean this, and I hope this doesn't, I hope this isn't the lead balloon that destroys your show and my career. But there's a perception um, in the world about black men, people who look like me. And we always have to be on. We don't have the luxury of screwing up because we're judged second by second every day of our lives. We just are. And that was a moment, not so much about how you were behaving in front of the academy and all that. It's just how you present yourself to the world.
I
And
appreciate you saying that, Mario, and I
yeah,
do think oftentimes in life, well, in this country, there are two Americas.
absolutely. That's
You
look,
know.
me doing this, I'm grateful for it. I've worked really hard to be able to be in a position for someone to ask me, hey, are you interested in doing something like this? The fact that I have a voice means I have to present myself a certain way. You can't read about me doing something the night before my show where I get arrested, go to jail, or get picked up for an assault. I don't have the luxury to do that. I wish. I mean, I'm glad he apologized and all that. I'm almost to the point now where it's like you probably shouldn't have just. I mean, you apologized to Chris Rock. You didn't need to give the world an apology because even with that great apology, people will still see him that way. They're going to see an aggressive black man attacking somebody, even though he may have justification for it. It's just it's messy, and I hate it for him because that's one of my favorite people, right? Let alone actors or singers, or rappers, or whatever. One of my favorite people to like listen to, and Chris Rock as well. And it's causing a great divide within me about how I approach people of celebrity, knowing that they may snap out at any moment for anything. The other thing, and then I'll leave it alone. I think Jada Pinkett Smith is super courageous in this moment with her revealing to the world that she has alopecia. I know a couple of women that have that as well. It is not easy for them to present themselves that way.
Absolutely.
They do, and they have a lot of strength to be able to do that. That takes a strong person. I think
different for a woman, different for a woman of color, and different for a woman as opposed to a man, because there's so much power that and just like vanity, and in the world of Hollywood and everything, your hair, absolutely. And Mario, I absolutely value and appreciate your perspective, like that you mentioned, as a person of color, as a black man, to share that perspective on that. Very valuable. Thank you for framing it that way.
I try to do my best for you, Hal, because you provide people like Rob Schaefer, one of the greatest people ever. So I'm with it.
Right on. And thank you for like that thoughtful perspective. I want to point out, I love that my friend, the piano from the film Piano, Simon, pointing out Chris Rock was pro the way he went on with everything, to be commended. I want to shout out my friend Felicity Keene in the comment section. Thank you for being here. And my guy, Rob Schaefer, whatever happened on the stage at the Oscars, not as terrible as 311, the band smoking crack at his friend's basement in 1991.
That's pretty
Rob
bad.
Schaefer. Often bringing it back to Omaha's least finest, the band 311. Rob Schaefer, the official attorney of the Your Pal Hal show. Mario Smith, thank you for obliging me and talking a little bit more about the thing that we're almost talked out over. And
this is going to be a minute, man. I think we're going to be talking about this for a long time.
Yeah, it's got some legs. This story, it's got some legs. And you know what else has some legs? The Mario Smith and the drive with Mario Smith. Well, you know what? You don't need to use your legs because you're using wheels, because you're
That's right.
in the passenger seat with Mario. Mario. Have a great show, my friend. I'll talk to you later in the week.
Right on. Thank you, Travis.
All right. That was our good friend Mario Smith giving some thoughtful perspective on, this whole situation that we've been just going on and on about. One final segment, rejected segments. This is a terrible rejected segment. I don't know why Travis recommended this. Today's rejected segment that was not a full segment is Hal smells his shoe. Hal smells his shoe. And
come on. Try it.
I got this Adidas Ultra Boost here, and not as bad as I thought it would be. Not as bad as I thought it would be.
It's fine.
You're welcome, Felicity Keene. Everybody, that's our show. Please join us again tomorrow at 11 a.m. on the West Coast, 2 p.m. on the East Coast. And I want to thank everybody who hung out with us today. So much fun talking with you. Appreciate all the feedback and all of the participation in the show. Thanks to everybody at Backchannel. Thank you, producer Travis, for holding it down. Stick around for the drive with our friend Mario Smith. We'll see